What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to another live edition of Hard in the Paint, where no subject is out of bounds. I'm your man Theo. This is my show. I love it. I love it. And I especially love this time of the year. It's college football season, everybody. It is college football season, and it is time to claim or represent your set, as they say. It is also time to mourn one of the passings of one of the greatest games to have ever been played. EA Sports, NCAA college football. Hey, if it's in the game, it's in the game, right? Of course it is. Well, we all know why. Well, at least I know. So if you don't know why the EA Sports franchise no longer continues the NCAA college football, it is because of the Ed O'Bannon trials. And when it comes to the Ed O'Bannon trials, Ed O'Bannon sued EA Sports as well as the NCAA for using his likeness without him being paid and without him getting permission. Without them getting permission. So it went to court. Courts found in their ruling. So these athletes are still getting ready, still, coming about and getting their funds and everything like that. So be it. But while they're doing all that, EA Sports suspended the NCAA franchise. So we have no more college football to play. Give me a minute. Anyway, that being said, they have since settled, and we're looking like at some point in time there will be a college football video game again. And God knows we missed it. That was honestly my favorite college football game, but it could be better. It could be better. So EA Sports, this is my attempt to help you when you come back and make this game to make it better. Now, for those who don't remember, the game officially started off as Bill Walsh College Football. And in this game, we had smart crowds. And smart crowds were a very real part of the game. The EA Sports chose not to continue anymore. Smart crowds. If your program wasn't about nothing, that's right, I said it, ebonically speaking, wasn't about nothing. There was nobody attending your football games. You had to win games for people to come to attend your games. EA Sports, bring this back. When you decide to come back with this college football game, and I really do want it to be EA Sports, because you guys really do know how to get this thing out right. I really don't want another company to do this. Anyway, I digress. Bring back the smart crowds. Bring back the smart crowds. If somebody is using is running with a program that's really not that good, put them on a small stadium. Really no fan base. Then watch the fan base grow. You should achieve something for having a dominant team, and you should lose something to having a pretty sorry team. Also, give fans the options to build up a stadium. You had this mode in creative. You have this thing in your creative school mode where you can do things like get a stadium or whatever. Let people have the ability to upgrade their stadiums. I mean, if you got a program that's one of the best in the country, you should be able to upgrade your facilities. And by upgrading the facilities, I mean adding seats to your facilities so that you can really have that crowd intimidation factor. Also, what else? I covered that. The names. I know when you guys come back out with the names, you of course can't use the names or likenesses of any of the individuals actually playing college football. There is a way around this, and you guys had it for the longest time. It's called the edit button. I'm still playing NCAA football right now, and to be perfectly honest with you, I can put Todd Gurley on there. Whether you make Todd Gurley a white dude and his number is number 4, I can change his number to change his number to 34. I can change his number to 4, give the guy locks, make him a dark-skinned brother, and put in there Todd Gurley. You can't tell a fan what to do with their game. They can tell you what to do with the game by saying, hey, you can't have any likenesses of the game. But here's where that comes in interesting enough. Is that, wait a minute. That ain't what we wanted right there. This was supposed to be on. Anyway. Daggum, messing up my theme music. Anyway, listen. They can tell you what to do with the games, but they cannot tell a fan what to do with the games. And they used to have this option where people could actually have rosters downloaded. And since we're in the age of Wi-Fi and computer, there's nothing to stop somebody like myself from editing the whole Georgia football program Georgia Bulldog football program and making it available for people to download. They can't tell you not to do that. I'm a private citizen. I can do what I want to do with the game that I purchased. Also, getting that out of the way. So we talked about the download rosters. We talked about the smart crowds. Medical red shirts. If my guy gets hurt during the season and he's gone, I should be able to apply for a medical red shirt from it. You got red shirts right now where you basically get to do the red shirt if you want him to just sit off and not count against the 53, well, against the current roster. But you don't have a medical red shirt. A guy gets hurt, we should be able to apply for that. Also, the creative school mode. Listen, I love what you guys did with this, but I really think you guys could improve upon it. In the day and an age when you have so many teams, and you guys have a very, and just trust me when I go with this one, you have so many schools that have so many different jerseys, so many different helmets, so many different pair of pants, and you guys limit me in the creative school mode to 2 helmets, 4 jerseys. By the way, 2 out of the 4 of those jerseys have to be white. That's ludicrous. And only get 2 pair of pants. Come on. When you bring this game back, and I'm praying that you bring this game back, make sure that people should be able to have, if you want to put a cap on it, say 4 helmets, 4 shirts, 4 pair of pants. Or say 6 helmets, 6 shirts, and 6 pair of pants. And don't put a rule in there where they have to have half the shirts white. 1 of the shirts should be white, absolutely. Maybe 2 of the shirts, 2 out of the 4 shirts should be white, a la Oregon. And that is who your blueprint should be, Oregon. Make it so when somebody doesn't create a school and they want to create their own team, give them 6 helmets, 6 jerseys, and 6 pair of pants. There's no reason why you can't do this, especially since you have a next generation platform out right now called the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One. Absolutely ludicrous. Also, one of the other things I'd like for you guys to consider in the creative school mode. I know y'all like, Theo, why are you doing a hard in the paint on EA Sports NCAA college football? I told you because no subject is out of bounds. That's why I told you that. Listen, if I'm starting off my own school, and I'm not going to mention another video game out there, but let's just say you have to earn the right to wear certain shoes. Basketball shoes, that is. There we go, I said it. And no EA Sports, I'm not talking about your NBA Live basketball game. That being said, Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and Russell Athletic are the major contributors to college football athletics. Let somebody have to have something. They have to earn it where they can get the swoosh on their uniform or get one of the many uniforms that Nike, Under Armour, Adidas, and Russell Athletic put out. It's part of the realness in the game. And when we say it's in the game, this is part of the game. This is part of the game. Nobody should have to sit down and in the creative school mode download a swoosh just to put it on a uniform they created. That is absolutely ludicrous. Sit down, talk to Nike, talk to Under Armour, talk to Adidas, talk to Russell Athletic. Make it do what it do. It's really that simple. Okay. All that aside. Once again, I'm going to go back to the Bill Walsh college football game. You had these fictitious bowl names, and if the bowls don't want to align with you anymore, which is just dumb, these people don't. Listen, I understand you're not wanting the athletes to get the game, to get paid off of this and everything, and I'm going to go ahead and put this out here. Some of these athletes are being selfish. I know they want to get paid, but some of these guys, one of the driving forces to play college football, I know because I'm in Tallahassee. Used to get my hair cut at this place. I'm not gonna name the place because they might want to make me pay for it. But the athletes, like I said, I'm in Tallahassee. I used to go get my hair. I still get my hair cut in Tallahassee. But one of the places where I used to go get my hair cut, the major university that's in Tallahassee, those athletes would come to the barbershop and talk about playing as themselves in the video game. So they were looking forward to it. Hey, I just got to Florida State. I'm a freshman. I'm on the roster. Woohoo! Anyway, that being said, bring back the fictitious bowl names. There could be a chair bowl, a sofa bowl. If the major bowls don't want to align themselves, Gosh almighty, we can call it a candlestick bowl. We can come up with several bowls to fill out the bowl roster. It is not that difficult. If you need my help, holler at me. You can reach me at oeth04@yahoo.com. Once again, that is oeth04@yahoo.com. Email me. I can help you guys come up with some great ideas. Where are we at right now? Oh, you guys really need to bring back the subdivision. You had something when you had guys being able to play with schools like Howard, FAMU, Harvard, and all that other good stuff. I don't know why you did away with it. You should have it. There's something to be said about, here we go, prime example. Maybe you want to play with Howard, and maybe you want the option to move them to the major colleges. You should have that option on the table. FAMU had that option on the table a while ago to become the first historically black school to compete along with the Florida States and Miamis and things of that nature. They chose not to. I still consider that to be a big mistake on FAMU's part. Won't talk about it because there'll be several FAMU like, oh, you don't know what you're talking about. We weren't ready. Nobody's ever ready. When they move up, you're going to get your butt beat regardless. Some programs, they take them 10 to 15 years to be ready. So miss me with all that. Anyway, that's my time. I don't want to, I really don't have any much to say about this. Bring the game back. I'm currently playing it right now. Bring the game back. Bring the game back. Bring the game back. Make the modifications that I suggested, and you will have a game that even Madden cannot compete with. Speaking of Madden, by the way, I'm debating with myself as far as getting you guys as Madden 16, and here's my problem. You don't update the freaking cleats, and you don't update the freaking football gloves, and you tell me that it's in the game. You know what? You got these players on the game wearing Reebok football gloves, and to be perfectly honest with you, you can't even find those Reebok football gloves on eBay anymore. Matter of fact, the gloves that you have the players wearing in Madden, which if it's in the game, it's in the game. The football gloves and the cleats that you have these players wearing on Madden, you can't even find on eBay right now. That's just how old and outdated these freaking cleats are. Do something about that. Fix that. When you come out with Madden 17, make sure they got the up-to-date football gloves, the up-to-date Under Armour football gloves, the up-to-date Adidas football gloves, the up-to-date Nike football gloves, and then up-to-date Cutters football gloves. There's just no reason in the world why you guys in the game. The only thing you're doing is updating players' ratings, tweaking it here and there, and putting the game out with brand new uniforms. And to be perfectly honest with you, you could put a patch and download the freaking uniform if that's all you're gonna do with it. Update the daggum game. Anyway, it's my time. I love you guys. It's college football season. Wives, your husbands aren't really going to be paying you any attention, so you might want to get in on the game. Husbands, if your wives love football, college football, they're really not, and you don't, they're really not going to be paying you any attention either. So everybody needs to get on the bandwagon. Once again, hard to paint. Theo Butler, I love you. You guys take care. I'm out. Peace.